together we will find that the sun keeps shining on the other side. You know the sun keeps shining on the other side. The sun keeps shining on the other side of the rain cloud, of the storm clouds in your eyes, in your eyes. There's a place I know we can go and stay a while. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Welcome to Meltdown Island. To Meltdown, we can all melt down together. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island. Down Island. What's up, Sean Hanlon?
Hey, buddy.
Every time. Somehow this got on the playlist and it ruins everything. All right, turn this off. Boop. And away we go. Sean, are you there? Are you there?
I just kind of forgot the show is, so I just was down at the beach. Yeah,
Say that again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me turn the ocean down.
My question is,
hey, buddy,
you're not wearing a shirt. That's not a question.
No,
now that I've
down at the
said
beach.
that out loud. Sean, you got me straight tripping, boo. And I don't know what the heck fire is going on. Did you just get done making sweet lovin's? What is happening? This feels so weird, dude. This feels not correct. Like an incorrect thing is happening.
I was just, just down at the beach.
Were you, though? Were you? Mm-hmm. You was chilling at the beach.
Did you just say something? I missed it because I didn't have these in.
You was chilling at the beach. That's what you're going to have our audience believe.
Yeah.
Do you not like our audience?
Love our audience. Hey, audience. Hey, YouTubers.
They're not here. They're not really here yet. That's why I wonder why you went so far for that bit. You really went all in. And there's a part of me that appreciates it.
Hey, Dina.
What's up, my dude?
What's up?
Somebody didn't get to shave. Should I shave right now?
No, I didn't shave either. If you shave right now, I'll look funny.
Now, here's the question.
Go on.
What beach is that behind you?
Redondo Beach.
Redondo.
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 We was dancing
Redondo.
in the sand at night. The beach was bright. Redondo.
Is that what that song is about? The speech? Oh, it's
No, it's
Armando.
Fernando. It's Fernando's.
All right. Well, that would have been cool.
Dina, what's up, Dina? Big shout
Yeah,
out to
what's up,
Dina.
Dina?
Would you like to know what's up with Dina?
Yeah, I'm curious. That's why I asked.
Well, this would be a great time to bring up our wonderful, wonderful community on Discord. Because what we have is we have places where you can check in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you could sort of like Dina's in the hospital. You would have been there the day she went to the hospital and been like, Dina, thoughts and prayers, or something, something.
Hopes and thoughts.
Ultimately, you're going, oh, what's up with Dina? Is she making a pie? And I'm like, bro, insensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Good call.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
You're at a round beach. Do you hear how Dina is lighting you up on fire right now?
I mean, it's like there's a semicircle involved.
Oh, yeah? Are you on the movie Old?
What's that?
You on that beach, that old beach on them from that movie Old?
What, do I look older?
It happens fast on that beach, buddy. I don't know if you've seen it,
man.
but it happens fast.
It's not nice, man. It's not nice.
What's not nice?
To suggest that I look older.
I ain't suggesting shits. What I am suggesting is I just saw a movie this weekend. And that's where I'm coming from.
What'd you see, buddy?
Old, the movie.
Go on.
Well, it's by M. Night Shyamalan.
Old?
Yep, old M. Night, Old M. Night, Shyamalan, Old M. Night, Shyamalan, ding dong, ooh ee ooh ba ba, bing bang bada bada bing Milan. I forced that one.
No, it was great, buddy. It was great.
Look at this though, making pies. So maybe you were onto something because she does make pies, but it is dangerous for her to make pies.
For the record, I did not say anything about pies.
I know.
You said that in my voice as a hypothetical.
I did. I put words in your mouth. Some would say I just take words, I put them, I shove them, I put them in your dirty mouth. I put those words in your
easy, fella. Easy.
Beautiful, beautiful, dirty mouth.
Hey, I wanted to say that I really dug that Peter Frampton duet that you
really
on the TikTok. It was really nice. It's really pretty.
I did that really late at night, and I noticed that it was Peter Frampton, actual Peter Frampton, and he had just joined, and that song had barely had many videos. I'm like, I gotta do this right now because who knows? It might blow up overnight. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
And then I'll be like, just another one.
Did it blow up overnight?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Well, part of the reason is he ain't got the words up there.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, everybody knows my song. Everybody knows this song. It's a classic. Come on. And he doesn't realize 2 generations have come and gone since he
so arrogant.
Since he came alive.
Such arrogance.
And I was like, I wish I knew the words, but I don't really care.
And then you added the words afterward in post.
Oh yeah. Well, I did look up the words just to see because I wanted to make sure that I, just in case there was anything that was good. And right. I did get I wonder how you're feeling. There's music in the air, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I wonder how you're feeling. And then I see it in the air. I see something or other. But I was like, my word's going to be better. There's music in the air.
Yeah.
Somebody was even like, Peter Frampton. First of all, anytime somebody does a duet with a famous person or they mention a famous person, like they're trying to get a hold of them, whether it be Peter Frampton, Netflix, Amazon for your musical, even if it's Dua Lipa, Doja Cat, anytime somebody mentions them, what do? I put at somebody, whoever they are. At Netflix, there's the poly couple. They're the polyamorous couple, and they're literally doing like a sitcom, like a 5 minute at a time sitcom, and as a writer, I think you would appreciate it because they're trying to write something very natural that they've already experienced, and they're trying to tell their story in a very, but they're also a band. They're a rock band, the two of them, and so they've got they know they want to perform. They both perform together, but they're polyamorous, and he edits the videos, and she must write it out because she's very. They both have a strong presence, but he's always like totally laid back, man. I'm totally like this. This is how I am in life, and it's like I like to tease him. I like to be like, man, the acting. Like I just like to give. Here's the thing: is I watched the whole thing backwards. I started at like episode 50 or 40 and went backwards the whole way. Binged the whole thing. Enjoyed every episode even more because I saw where they ended up at.
Where did you find it? Where is it?
It popped up on a FYP or something. Somebody, I'm sure. And from there, I was like, "What? The poly couple?" Because he does this at the beginning of every one. He does it in a different voice. The poly couple. The poly couple. So he does it in a very high pitched voice, but he has a really deep voice. Like, hey. And I don't know. Those two are great. We should have them on the show. Because they're great. And everybody goes, in every video, you're going to see somebody goes, I like to read comments. You like bits, right? You like to write bits.
I mean,
in any video that goes viral, there are bits that are at the top of the video. People that are doing bits and then add into the bit. So
where did you watch it? That's what I'm asking.
On TikTok.
Oh, it's on TikTok.
But during it, people are like, when's this pop out on Netflix? And they're like, I don't know, any day now. And I'm like, at Netflix, you want to save the company? Like shit like that. Because everybody's like, oh, Netflix is going under for the last 3 years. They've been saying that.
What's their names then? Who are they?
They are some, I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah, look it up.
While I do this, why don't you tell us?
Our droves of fans can check it out too.
I've mentioned it to a couple of them, but no one seems interested yet. And I think
maybe throw the link in the comments.
I'm listening. But here's the other thing about them that I love is that they're trying to be genuine, right? They're trying to be natural. That's why I'm teasing them. But ultimately, they're saying and living the polyamorous life, and they're trying to show people how it is to support your best friend or partner in your relationship, while at the simultaneous time, you're also dating other people.
Yeah, it's
like that's the thing that people can't get over. But the way they do it is so good. Like they get a manager, and the manager's like, she comes home and he goes, how was your date? And she goes, great, and this and that. And the manager goes, you guys tell each other about dates? And he goes, yeah, all the time. That's half the fun. And it's like, it's, you know what I mean? It's like, whoa, wait, what? Like, it's beyond our generation almost. Maybe not. Maybe it's just, but there's an inherent selfishness and an inherent, one got away. Capture the human we play. And they definitely are showing with their words and actions how to do it in a more natural and proper way. Everyone they date, they're like, is this cool? She is my best friend. But then she goes, I'd rather you date my best friend than somebody I don't know at all. At least we can all watch movies together. It's, you know what I mean? I've already tested this one out. She's great.
I mean, I just feel like it runs the risk of being so complicated. A lot of long talks, it seems like. I don't know.
Oh no.
It
Oh
seems.
God.
What?
You're tripping me out because I just see right here the poly couple broke up.
They have 3 million followers on TikTok and they've been documenting their relationship for the past 3 years. And they're very well beloved by the community. And my heart goes out to them, not only because of the pain that they must be going through from the breakup, but also because of the judgment that I know that they will receive. When my
Sean's
first
already
open
judging.
relationship ended,
I didn't even know when I said that. I just said for me,
No,
it would be.
I told you so. Polyamorous relationships never work out. They don't last.
Get complicated.
The implications are that you're a fool for trying it. And I just hate that, in addition to the pain that they must be going through, they're going to face so much judgment from society. And this time, these people are going to think that they've been proven right. And I just think that's terrible. Today is a very sad day for the polyamorous community because the trifecta love triad, who are made up of Cass, Carly, and Pal, have broken up. They're a polyamorous triad who are very high profile. They have 3 million followers on TikTok.
3 million followers.
Their relationship for the past 3 years. And they're very well beloved by the community. And my heart goes out to them.
That's crazy to me.
Going through from the breakup, but also because of
the poly couple.
So complicated.
Go on.
I'm not saying it can't work, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying it's complicated.
Like that movie, It's Complicated. This guy, everyone. I wish I could show you here they are. The poly couple.
That's not your friend.
And?
She said yes.
She said yes!
So you're happy?
Yeah! I'm very happy for you.
Uh-oh. He even said, "Oh." He's so lovable, though.
I love you,
I'm fine.
Bro.
I know you.
You know I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, but you are. You're gonna go on all these dates, and I'm just gonna be sitting at home.
Oh, so that's what you're sad about. You're not jealous of her, you're jealous of me.
Well, yeah, you're gonna go on all these dates. You're gonna take her to restaurants and picnics and go dancing, and I'm just gonna be sitting at home getting old.
I'm not gonna do any of that shit with her.
You aren't?
No, that's stuff I do with you.
Well, what are you gonna do with her?
I don't know, she's more introverted like me.
So you're gonna, like, talk all night or go see the sunrise?
Maybe.
Ugh. I'm so happy for you.
That right there. So wait, you're gonna sit up and talk all night and maybe see the sunrise? Oh yeah. I mean, there is that aspect of a relationship where you don't want to do. There's things that the other person wants to do that the others don't want to do, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's just like one example of that, of how they do it, right? I'm shocked. That news is shocking to me. That they broke up. Because I just found them and I didn't realize they've been doing this for 3 years.
Well, now you really know how it ends. Because you said you liked watching it backwards, knowing where they ended up.
But I think we're in a good place when I found them. Their name is Dana, D-A-N-A, Dana, and the Wolf. And that is the name of their band. So let me see where I got.
Let me over romanticize.
I got to episode 56. And then there's 56. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more episodes. Like 3 minutes, 5 minutes. And not 5 minutes, probably. They don't go that long. So there's 7 episodes. And in that time, they've broken up. Oh, no. I made it to 56. That's where I was at. I was only on 56.
That's how it happens, buddy. That's just how it happens.
57 through 61, things fall apart.
Love is fragile.
Love is kind.
All right. So I'm curious, though, about this whole making pies. Were the making pies really what led to Dina going to the hospital? Do you know anything about this story?
She does not make pies. Okay, she's not a baketress.
So she was trying to do it.
No, no pies were involved.
Okay.
Okay, all right. If you be serious about where you're at, I'll be serious about Dina. Almost. I don't even want to say.
Okay.
So if you're going to be honest, please, and then
I'm at the beach. I'm at Round Beach, South Bay, Redondo,
in California.
California.
And how hot is it there today?
Let's see.
This is why I think us being almost like a triad where you two stay in one city and I stay in the opposite city, that could really work out for us.
79. It's 79 today. It's sunny.
79. It's only
79
73
and sunny.
here. You guys left for the 100 marks, for the 115.
What?
Because it was 115 last week.
Oh yeah, right. We got out. I missed all of that.
Wasn't it lovely here? It was kind of chilly actually at one point.
It was beautiful here. It was beautiful back in Detroit. The weather was fantastic.
I never know where he's at, everyone. He tricked me one year, and ever since then, I just don't know where he's at ever. He thinks he's so funny.
I remember what I was going to do now.
I was going to have the poly couple on. Remember when I was talking about that? And now they're like not even a thing anymore. Now I'm like, what's up, my dudes? Like Dina is at the beginning of the show. I wonder what Sean's doing, everyone.
That's it.
Oh, you're showing us where you're at.
The blue dot is where I'm at. Oh no.
Yeah, it's backwards. It drives me nuts when it's backwards like that.
That's the ocean.
Yeah. How far out can you swim?
How far out can I swim?
Yeah.
I can swim way out there.
Look at there.
But no, actually, I don't actually. One, it's too cold to really go in.
Am I right?
And
And they might be radioactive from what happened in Japan a few years ago, right? I mean, did it make
exactly?
it all exactly, right?
Exactly.
So Sean, I don't know if you know what's going on in my life either, but first of all, I'll tell you about Dina as much as Dina wants me to tell you. But she's in the hospital. Made me very nervous. No pies were involved.
Well, I guess she's gonna be okay.
I mean, if you would like to visit her, I'm sure that would be.
I mean, it is many hours away.
No, not Dina. Dina's in the same, like 5 minutes away from you.
Oh, okay.
She's by the Round Beach.
Wait,
Low Rhonda.
I'm on the Round Beach. All right. So what else is going on with you, buddy?
There's like there could be an infection. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, and it makes me nervous. I'm gonna be honest with you. It makes me nervous.
An hour away from Redondo.
What?
That's Dina is saying she's only an hour away from Redondo.
So in other words, you could check in with her for me almost as a best friend.
Almost.
Like, you know what I mean? You could just
like
be
a surrogate for you.
Yeah, and then I'll be honest with you. If it's at her house, you can feel out the scene, be like, what's up with this husband? You know what I mean? There's yeah, okay. All right, but look at me, Sean.
Look, she said she'll be okay.
Yeah, she's just trying to get you to not. She's trying to let you off the hook. What I'm doing is I'm reeling it in. I'm fighting at him. I'm reeling him in.
Hey, look, Alana's here.
Nice try to distract me.
Hey, Alana. I'll be right back.
Oh, all right. So what I'm going to do then is show you. Oh, he's back already.
No. I was just going to tell you to do something, but you got to get a plan. So go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I do is I plan for moments when
people let me down, kind of. You know what I mean, you guys? So what? I love this guy. So what I've got here is some AI art. So this is Looper Stardust here, and you can see the stars. And what I've gone ahead and made friends with an AI, and him and me and the AI, we play together. I give them words, and they make this. I mean, that's Looper Stardust if I ain't never seen it, and I ain't. But if I were to, it might look something a little bit like this. I mean, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous. This one's one of our favorites because it looks like it's being lit up from the bottom and down there. It's hard to point at it. Oops, let me turn this off. Hello, Lana. And then I come back here, and then I'm gonna go down here and go, ooh wee, ooh wee.
Ooh.
Look at this microphone. Look at that microphone. That's ridiculous. I mean, you can see the star in the one on the left there. You can see the star in the arms and in the legs and in the head. I mean, basically, a human is a star, really. This one here on the right here, notice on the left-hand side of the picture, that is the star person or star man. It's got the legs and one arm, but you don't see the other arm and legs, but it's there. It's implied. And you could use the whole thing. You can use the negative space, as I just learned that that's a word from Dina yesterday. You can use the negative space to write words like shoe playing here, Looper Stardust playing here, or whatever. But this was the original one here, where he's in the one on the right there, where he's in a spacesuit, and they were like, "Can you wear a white suit? Can you wear an all-white spacesuit?" And then, come to find out, I guess this could be a surprise reveal that I used to own an all-white suit, and I'm not going to show you this picture very long, if at all. But there he is. All right. And then what else did I do? Okay, got all these star man. So we did a bunch of these, and it really, at one point I was like, it takes less time to just try again than it does to like try to stop it. That's how fast it is. Like it makes images so fast. Like this is shoe, one shoe, and this is another shoe doing a little toe tappy thing. I'm getting to some Meltdown Islands. Look, it's got a little water house, but the other one's like a pineapple island. And that dragon thing that we built. Oh, look at that Detroit City. Look at that, Sean.
Wow. Detroit of the future?
I mean, I just put in Dustin Wingardner, Detroit, Utopia, Motor City, Red Wings, Lions, Tigers, Pistons, Motown, and that's what it gave us. I know, right? It's like it's almost the Renaissance Theater or Renaissance building, but then it's not either. Oh, these cars were from that. There's ridiculous, right? They got wings. They got wings there at a certain point. Were you not looking?
Yeah, that's pretty amazing, buddy.
It sure is fun.
And what is this service called?
It is called Midjourney.
And it's
Look
a subscription thing?
You can do it for free for up to about 25 renders, and this would be this fourth. It starts with like this. It starts, you put in words, and it gives you 4 panels like that. And then you go, oh, I like this panel here. And then you can say, give me variations of one of those, or you can say, give me an upgrade, like give me some more details. And then it turns into this. See it? Do you see it, Sean?
Wow, yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Right. And the same thing
really
with the star.
stunning images.
It's ridiculous. I'm about to release a music video that I've got finished. I mean, look at that one. What are we talking about, Sean? Star Man. You know what I mean, Sean? Stop, man. Oh, look, there's my face from the Dustin's after show face. I put it in there. Look at those. I haven't upgraded any of them because they look terrifying. But so we got these. We didn't even use any of these. I think like it gave us a lot of this one we used. We upgraded that one. We used this one, which turns into something great. Look at this one with the head explosion. And the body, it's trapped inside his body and mind. Look at this one. It's like this one's literally got bumps on his head like I do. And we're like, what? I mean, this is with me by your side. Look at that. How pretty. There we go. Look how pretty those two are. Do you see the prettiness?
Yeah.
Do you see how there's two people and they form a heart and there's only one set of legs? Because Andy was carrying me the whole time. Pretty stuff. Now let me show you some more Meltdown Island that we're going to release as, first of all, as some free NFTs to the Islanders. Look at these things. Magma. Hot liquid magma is how hot these are. That's ridiculous. I can't even say ridiculous right. Because that's how ridiculous it is. Are you there, Sean?
I'm just learning more about this mid-journey while I look at these beautiful images.
And each one is unique. And even though there's always there's always the water, and you can see the volcano area in the back, there's all this water, and there's a streak usually going down the middle. So there's like a lot of similarities to each one, but at the same time, every image is different. It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Look at the one right with all the sunbeams coming through the thing. That's ridiculous, Sean.
Ridiculous.
I don't even know another word to use. Some look cartoony. Some look photogenic.
I mean, it's stunning.
Yeah. I mean, I could look at these silly volcano pictures all day long. Oh, look, I started to do some ice melt stuff, but that one got creepy. And this one because they're basically frozen in it. But what did turn out was these two guys and these two guys that I think would be hilarious characters for us to do with our eyes inside and our mouths, and we do the talking, and then we're like we can either be cubs or we can be olden bears, and we can make climate comments, Terry's.
That's fun.
Right? Ugh. Look at that. Look at that. Ugh. Ugh. Where's the rest of them? I wonder now. Because there's more. There's mine that aren't as good as those. I wonder where they went. I wish you was a little bit taller. I wish you was a baller. Yep, there's definitely some missing. And now that has all kind of questions popping up. Like, why? Where? Archive, maybe?
Maybe.
Oh, it is. Look at this one. Inside, this one is locked inside the body and mind from this body that contains me. And he's got a heart. Like this thing here equals a heart inside the chest. Oh, this one isn't the detail. That one isn't even in the finished one. And that already looks ridiculous. Here it is. Get there. Get there. Was it getting there? There it is. And now you can see the heart a little more. It looks smudgy here, but when you back up, and then over here, it's like a rib cage almost, going all the way up. And then over here, it's different. It's not a rib cage, which I just find fascinating that it's similar and doesn't. It's like everything's camouflaged or hidden within it, and it looks like a Jackson Pollock almost with all the dribbles and drizzles. Or nerve endings of the spirit, Sean.
Hey, Kara made it.
Isn't that ridiculous, though?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't hear you say it was ridiculous, so
It's ridiculous.
Thanks, buddy.
Kara says they're breathtaking.
Yeah, this is a fan favorite here for sure. This is on my phone now. I mean, that's just so pretty. It's almost like an oil painting. Me and my AI, doodly doo 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 bot. And how did it start? Down here, and that's how it started. And you can see that it's there, and they just do it real fast. And then you got to say, I like this one and this one. Can I see it better? And then it does it better, Sean. Better and then better on top. Better on top of better. These were the original ones where my prompt didn't do as well, and then somebody else saw that what I was trying to make, and then they just used less words. Look, I put archipelago.
Archipelago.
Yep.
Have you tried making islanders?
No.
Like the Volcano Island community?
That would be a great idea. Look at that guy with all the greens and trees. Volcano just going to Tizown.
It was Kara's
Rough waters.
It was Kara's idea.
Is it? It's a great idea.
I read it in the comments.
I'm listening to you. I hear your words. I just got a couple more to show you just to get you fully immersed.
I'm fascinated, guy. So
I mean,
don't
literally,
feel like
look at that.
you have to work much harder.
Oh, I do.
Well, that's pretty amazing.
Because I did barely any work for this, dude. I did barely any work. All I did was hit buttons. Like right there's a little bit of the sunshine right there. But also, what is this huge thing? Like, you know what I mean? It's just like it's art. That's the crazy thing. It's just art. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean the sun. Maybe it looks like an atom bomb, which one of them do. But then you got like that photorealistic one, and then you got this one here, which is all neon. What the hell, dude? What up, Neon Dream? Damn. Purple. Ain't nobody gonna put purple on a volcano island, but there it is, Sean. You know why?
Artificial intelligence would think of it.
AI don't give a shit.
They don't give a shit. They gotta be bold to make a statement.
They don't give a shit. Just like the honey badger.
That fucking honey badger.
Call back to the honey badge. Oh, and then this one looks like an atom bomb. Ridrick. I can't get over it, guy. It's so pretty. All right, so that's what I've been doing.
How much is the subscription, Dustin?
$30 unlimited.
$30 a month?
Unlimited. Can I tell you this? Since I started Monday at 12:30 a.m., I haven't really slept or stopped because it's so fun. I've made a whole music video already. I could show you the music video without the music because I don't want to get dinged for using my own songs. Get over yourself, YouTube. Analytics.
What's the song?
break free. Oh, so let me turn it all the way down, and I'll sing it for you.
Oh, great.
I know how you enjoy that stuff.
No, it really adds a lot. And go.
I'm not in the right place. I'm living at the wrong time. Is anybody here who can see me trapped inside my mind? Inside my body and my mind. I said, is there anyone here who can lend me the time? Or anybody there who would mind spending a lifetime with me by your side? Me by your side. Boom, boom. I wish I could break free from the body that contains me. And then you could see just how beautiful that I can be. Oh, you know that I wish I could break free from the body that contains me, and then you could see just how beautiful that I can be. Boop. Dustin Gardner, everyone. Dustin Gardner. Uh-huh.
Nice work, buddy.
Thank you. AR is so cool. Yes. Better late than never. Always. I say that always. Should we change the time though? I mean, I don't want to, and it's up to Sean ultimately,
What?
because we do the show at this time because that's where we've been. But I know that. Have you tried Islanders? Oh, that's a great idea. Like a person within a person within a person within a person. Are you talking about that Russian doll? Oh, he does give good credit. Sean gives good credit. Get that credit, boy.
Give good credit. Baby.
$30. There's a $10 one as well.
Oh, $10 one that's limited?
I think you're limited to like 250 maybe, which is a lot.
Yeah.
But with that said, I got one. I already got it. So literally, yeah, that item bomb one is always amazing. But it's literally like for your for the movie you're doing for Amazon, I could literally put give you a marquee or whatever, a new title card or whatever. That is like, we could just put in whatever, put it in the title, because that's just it. There was like 3 words on some of them. I wish I, or could break free. Like, we didn't even put in very many words, and that's the kind of stuff it gave us. It's wild, man. Sorry I gave you a new obsession. Nice. Thank you. It will be nice.
Wow. Some real cool shit.
Right? And
Yeah.
I even tried to put in cool shit, but it won't let you use poop or shit.
Forget it. I have no need for it now.
You don't need it. I already have. What I'm saying is I have it already, buddy.
Okay. All right. Stop yelling at me.
And I was creating them through. I'm not yelling. I was creating. You
Felt like you were yelling at me.
Yeah. See, you're sticking me right now. That's called him sticking it to me, you guys. But I was making it in Discord and just in there, and like Dina, because she's in the hospital, was helping me choose which ones to do and stuff, and we were choosing them. It was fun.
You're fun.
Kara stopping in. It was crazy, Sean.
Sounds like it was off the hook.
It was off the hook. I was a little disappointed in myself because I was like, oh, you didn't get a roses and thorns done this week, because I've been slacking a little bit. And
A little bit. When was the last time you did one?
about a month ago.
All right.
It's been
And before that,
it was I was doing them on a couple. I was doing them every week there for a couple weeks, for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
And
but before that,
a couple weeks before that, just a couple weeks. It was like but before that, it was like maybe.
So you're saying that this last month has been the longest break in Roses and Thorns?
No, the longest break was when I actually moved over to the Ant, and but I started doing them right at the end of the Ant. I think I did one right there at the end because that was so funny. But as I've discovered through talk therapy last night,
Go on.
Each week is almost like an emotional growth. Like to do it, I have to sit down and face myself and watch the video of me being a goofball or being sometimes annoying to myself. But also then I forget, oh, that's how you remember you're funny. You watch that and you go, oh, that's funny. Okay, let me put that over here. Okay, and then I start making it. But there's part of me that before I start it, I talk myself out of it by like, it's just so hard, so much, I can't. And it relates really to everything in life. Like if there's something you have to do that is part of that is in your mind, like for me, it's weekly doing that. And if you don't do it, it starts to become a thing. Like it starts to become now not necessarily burden, but a challenge, like I mean, look, you've created things. You get what I'm saying? You really got to finish it, especially when you're up against a deadline.
Yeah.
You've got to finish it. And so you've got to force yourself through all of these emotional processes that if you took your time, it would be a little easier probably. Or if you spread out the workload and didn't do it at the last second, you wouldn't be as toll taking. And it feels intense because all of that time and effort of doing it is condensed. And it's like, oh, it's too much. But really, it's just do it. And there's something about getting it done and doing the work that is also difficult on our mental and emotional toll. Like whatever. Taxation without representation type thing. I don't know. I might be lost.
I think I am. You went on for a long time there.
Well, I was hoping you was going to be like, yeah, I know. That's how the same thing with me. But you didn't step in at all. And I was like, talked about the AI art, and now I'm looking at you again. I feel like we're like 9,000 miles apart.
Just 2,000.
All right. Well, thank you. What we got here? You could do Roses and Thorns in AI. I could. Each week is a new emotional milestone. It really is. It's a growth It's like, especially it started with the early days of doing it because part of I was getting frustrated during them, and then I'd get frustrated having to do it, but I worked it out and figured it out, right? Figured out our own little style. And then, and I just didn't sleep much last night. So I'm a little rambling in my mind, and it gets a little foggy as I get to the end of a sentence. But there's something to be said for just doing the work.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. You know,
go ahead.
When there's a deadline, when you actually run the risk of, I have to show this to someone, you don't want to look like an asshole.
Mm-hmm. And doing it at my own pace. Here's the other thing: is there's never been a huge payoff either. There's not a lot of people going, hey, when's that next Roses and Thorns coming? Like when I was on a schedule and I was doing it every week, it was a little more like, oh, this is a crazy little show. This is how I catch up when I miss a show. Great. But after stopping and not really hearing a bunch of, oh, I missed this.
Yeah, that's the frustrating thing.
part of yourself starts to talk yourself out of it. Like, nobody cares. It doesn't matter. Why don't you do something
Nobody cares.
Why don't you do something that you care about or that matters most right now to you? And then I end up doing nothing, spinning my wheels.
Maybe that's what matters most to you. Just to be able to do nothing.
I've done that for a long time.
But yeah, I mean, I felt that way too. When you'd put up a new show and then like nobody would come, or the audiences would be very light, and it's like, ugh,
all the work, all the effort went into it
for ones of people.
Not even teens.
Ones of people are waiting for the show.
Mm.
So, and then after a while, it's like, why put myself through all that? But then again, then you look at the piece and you think, oh, that's a nice story.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad people didn't hear that.
And now you've made a movie though, and now we're at an age where we can do those things, and the democratization of technology has made it so that a fellow like me can no longer have to live in the 60s and 70s and have the best equipment in the world to just record an album. And the last album I did was on this phone. I did the whole album on my phone.
Crazy.
Even recorded the vocals. So the fact that the democratization of technology is all the way down to I could film a movie on this phone. It's like, we've already got those skills of writing and putting it up and knowing what's right and what's wrong about comedy and what you got to do to make it work. And you've done it. You've already achieved one of those by getting your 313 musical into a movie.
Huzzah.
And now you're going through an emotional process of attempting to go to the next level, which is streaming platform.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother level. And it's an emotional journey of, will it even get on there? Will it make it? Is it worth even trying? Because nobody like me, whatever. But really, just put in the work. Just do it. And you're doing it, right?
Right.
You've sent it away. You've gotten some notes. You've got to do it over. You understand the process more now. And it might have been difficult. It might have been frustrating, embarrassing, humbling. But now who's humble? Not the guy with the fucking movie with 2 thumbs. He's no longer humble. And I'm doing an impression of you now. Look at me.
Okay.
I'm in Redondo Beach, and I have 2 thumbs in a movie on Amazon. Almost.
That's a terrible impression of me.
I didn't say it was a good one. I just said it is an impression.
All right.
I was really pumping you up. I was feeling Flav.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, you're right.
Did you put your shirt on because you feel like you're getting too much sun?
Yeah.
It's really bright coming there on the left side of you.
Well, that's where the sun is.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to show us the tour of the actual beach? Why don't we do that?
What?
Just show us the tour of the beach.
No, that's all right. Well, see, there's waves.
It seems like that wave is almost like in perpetual waving.
It's the slow upload speed of the internet.
Yeah, you're in real time. Oh, is it just?
It's like frozen. Yeah, it's like frozen.
Like frozen yogurt.
Exactly.
If you'd all like to check out our beautiful yellow and blue border, just a reminder that even though we've all moved on in our own consciousness from the war in Ukraine, it's not over. Much like the oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico, shit's still coming out of there, and shit's still happening in Ukraine. And all we want is coins.
And 1/3 of Pakistan is underwater now because of flooding.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
1/3 of a country?
Yes.
Where's a picture of that behind you? Can you take us to Pakistan, Sean?
Well, you got to stall.
Hi, my name's Dustin. I'm here to stall for Meltdown Island. Sure, you might go, well, I don't even subscribe to Meltdown Island. Well, here's your greatest opportunity ever. Are you someone who likes to just watch us? You're just a watcher. You're just somebody who doesn't necessarily have time to even write letters out. I bet you have time to smash a thumb button that makes it thumbs up, like to make other people look at us then. And it doesn't hardly take any work. You know what else you can do is when you subscribe, you can hit a little bell, and then there's levels of subscribing, right? You can subscribe and then hit the bell, and then every time we go live, you're instantly notified, and you're a part of the action. And if you're and then there's other ones I subscribe to. I've never even seen them. I just subscribed because they needed a subscriber to get to 1,000, or I was one video made me laugh and they asked for us to subscribe. And we don't go around asking. But you know what, Sean? You mind if I bring you back up, Sean? Because you know what?
What?
I think that I have a goal to get one of those play buttons, Sean.
Go on.
So I think we need 10,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers to get a play button. And that's our YouTube goal. And then my other goal right now, because, you said put up a show and then what are you going to do? I'm going to record 2 songs that I've already have finished for years and just haven't recorded. One of them is my protest song, and the other one is one about loss that I just haven't recorded. And it's like, I should do that and release them. You don't want me to? You don't think I should? Wait.
Don't.
Oh my!
You're making a huge mistake.
This guy. Why does he do this to me, you guys?
Because here's the thing. I just have flashes, like of the future. I see the future in flashes. It's part of. Ever since I've been swimming in the radioactive waters off the coast of California.
Are you writing a new M. Night Shyamalan movie?
And I see flashes of the future.
Because we've decided he shouldn't write movies. He should only direct them.
So...
Welcome, Sean, everyone. Sean, this is Sean Hanlon. He's going to tell you things.
This is from a little outfit called the BBC. Are you familiar with them, BBC?
I am. I've heard of that. That's like the British Britannica Columbus News.
Pakistan floods. 1/3 of country is underwater, minister says.
Mm-hmm.
Devastating flash floods.
Fun fact, that minister doesn't know percentages or his fractions.
CNN. 1/3 of Pakistan underwater after historic flooding. Reuters. Floods in Pakistan. New York Times. New York Times. What is owed to Pakistan now that 1/3 is underwater?
Nothing.
Didn't
they bring down our Twin Towers? Didn't they bring those down?
No.
So this is God punishing them. Not am I wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I apologize. Should put it up close to the camera, because that's amazing. There you go, champ. You're almost there, bud. You're doing great. You're doing great. Now tilt. Other way. Perfect. 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 What is that? Is that a town?
It's a city. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's intense. Wow. So where there's grass and stuff, that would be where water is now. Is he got an Oculus on?
Yes.
You doing VR? Wow. And oh my gosh. Oh.
So
wow,
yeah.
Show me that picture. Show me that last picture with all the mountain. That's what I wanted to see, was like, what does the actual country look like? Can you see it? And there it is, folks. Can you zoom in on that? Because that is intense. Maybe I should look it up and bring it on the screen. Oh my gosh. Satellite from my room.
Yeah, so it's pretty intense. So
you can't relate to when I was going crazy and thinking you were going to take over.
I mean, I can relate.
You can.
Yeah, I can relate, buddy.
Yep,
I
a
had
voyeur.
I had just drifted off because of my ADHD.
That's very honest of you. I appreciate that. Because I thought you were not present either, and I didn't want to say anything, but Mike decided that. I like M. Night Shyamalan. I do too. I didn't say I didn't like him. They definitely were roasting the movie old. They were definitely roasting it. It was like it was Milton Berle, and he was retiring from comedy because they roasted that old. Dustin, you're wrong. We don't hold the country accountable. We hold the individuals. Thank you. Thank you. I'm wrong. I appreciate that. I apologized.
It's very noble of you, buddy. Noble. Very
I'm
noble.
I'm a noble creature. I've heard. Speaking of creatures, you've been watching that Hot D. Don't worry, that's Game of Thrones House of the Dragon.
Oh, House of D. No, I
Hot
haven't
D.
seen
Hot D.
Sunday's episode.
House of the Hot D.
Hot D.
That's what George R. R. Martin calls it.
Hilarious. The RR
Yeah.
stands for railroad.
That was my shocked face.
M. Night Shyamalan should use you in his next movie that he directs but doesn't write.
Aw. That's the Apple show. Servant.
Yeah, put that look on your reel, buddy, for sure. For sure.
They roast everything. They do roast everything. That's one of the things I like about them is because they roast everything, and then I can either roast with them or I can go, you guys are just uncalled for. New AI, noble individual on Volcano Island. Singing. That's fun. That's fun.
You're fun.
Well, speaking of fun, this is everyone's favorite part of the show. Welcome to Roses and Thorns.
We're at the current rate, it's got a 1 in 4 shot of being turned into a highlight reel. So enjoy it. We may never see it again.
Well, it makes people then, nothing. It makes people do nothing. I'm going to be honest with you. Neither making them or non-making them does anything. Other than...
You're right. I had pitched this show to Jamie called Nobody Gives a Shit. And just about
listening.
Whenever
I'm
people
listening.
try and do anything, it just doesn't work because nobody gives a shit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and it's not just a Detroit thing.
No, it's not. It's everywhere.
It's a money thing most of the time. If I had money, if I had unlimited resources, guaranteed Dustin's after show would be
big.
It would be a constant.
Yeah.
Because I would overpay my friends to the point where they go, I can't pass up this gig.
I can't not do this.
It pays for 2 months' rent. I have to do this. Believe me, I don't want to do the show. I love that. I love making them do it with finances. Even though I haven't done that yet, I just act like I did. But boy, oh boy, when I finally get to, cannot wait. Because it's that equal parts needing the money and resenting the fact that you need the money. That's what I'm looking for in Does This After Show. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Maybe someone's in a good mood that day. Maybe no one is. But we're all so funny that not even Hal could understand if it was written, improvised, or we were fighting. Which, it was all three. It was all three. It was all three. We were making a mistake. Mike was making mistakes. I had it written and memorized, except I was frustrated and forgot the line, this time it's me. Which is such a silly line to forget that it made them think that we were improvising, which we kind of were, as well as fighting. So good.
Rose to Hal for not knowing.
And Rose to Hal for giving me the best compliment about that show ever. because that's what made me go, that's what I'm going for. I didn't even realize it. Thanks, Hal.
What was it again?
I don't. The only this is a great show, and my compliment is that you guys kept me on my toes. I couldn't tell if it was written, if it was all improvised, or if there were mistakes, which was making you guys mad and or fight or frustrated, yell at each other. And I go, thanks, bro.
Well, that was what I was talking about. That comment was what I was giving him the rose for not knowing which of those things. So we were giving him a rose for the same thing.
Saying it differently, different ways.
Okay.
Rose by any other name still smells the same, though.
I guess.
Rose to you. For
Thank
your
you.
patience. Thorn for having to point out my mistake.
And rose to the that fucking AI system, man. That was
Rose to Midjourney.
Stunning. Roses, and babies and panties to Midjourney. I mean, that was
real quick, everyone. Not baby panties.
No.
Babies, comma,
and panties.
And panties, which is a separate thought.
Totally
has
separate.
nothing to do with babies.
Nothing.
God, you're starting to break up now. Oh my God, our whole.
It was a list of various things that people would throw on stage to show excitement for what's happening on stage.
But not baby panties. Just one last time to.
Right. Let's put them out in different order: panties, roses, and babies.
Horses.
Okay.
Alpacas. All kinds of animals and various
Those
degrees
historically
of love.
aren't thrown on stages, though. Who could throw an alpaca?
Who could throw a baby?
Lots
You
of
guys
people.
made me so mad.
Lots of people could.
It's like that it's like in Elvis when the girls like they start screaming, the very first people to start screaming at a concert. And
they didn't know what was coming out of them.
Yeah, I don't know if this is good or if I'm not allowed to like this. And then you hear screams in 2 or 3 spots, and then it's like by the end they're all up front of the stage coming up there screaming for it. They never seen a rock star before.
There never was a rock star before.
He was the king of rock and roll for a reason.
Mm-hmm. And how? Oh, well, look at that.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to let you do a natural transition.
Thanks for asking, Kara. Dustin didn't care. He was all about his AI.
I did care. My thing is my fog brain, though, from not sleeping.
Mm.
And then here's the thing is sometimes I just need someone to go, yep, I hear you. Oh, okay. Oh, sweet. No, I agree. Me too. I'm the same way. And then I'm like, oh, good. I've made a connection and now I can stop talking. And that's one reason. That's why I'm always like, go ahead. I'm listening. Go on. Cool. Those are some of my catchphrases. For conversation work, I call it conversation work. You got to put in the work. How'd your draft go?
Oh, fine. It was fine. It went fine. I won my first matchup this week, so I'm off to a good start. My opponent was none other than Sean C.
Old Chauncey.
Old Sean
Oh my
C.
gosh! Speaking of old Chauncey, look at this. Old Jamil's here.
What?
Hello, Jamil.
Are you kidding me? The coincidence of that? That's crazy.
That's wild. You beat up Chauncey, who used to be the drummer of Shoe, and this is the bass player and co-wrote songs. I mean, really.
I mean, that's crazy.
Success of the award-winning album. This guy right here, Jamil Dado, everyone. I thought you were going to pick it up. I was trying to slow down while you were going to pick up and be like, even we clap opposite. Jeez. That was going to be my bit. No. Yeah, you feel like it's a good bit now. So you had a good draft.
It was fine. We'll see. We'll see how the season goes. I'm off to a better start than I was last year.
Did you talk to Pat Loose?
I did talk to Pat Loose.
And you tell him the idea for next year, taking it more seriously and having
making it into a documentary.
Like me and Mike are the hosts of your guys' League of Legends draft pick, and we get to roast you the whole time. And really, you guys would do the roasting because you guys would have to keep notes throughout the year of like, beat Sean C this many times, he never beat me, and I'll give us all facts from your thing, and then we go, here's a interesting fact. Did you know Sean C lost the first game of last season to Sean H? Isn't that fun, everyone? And while he's getting ready to choose, and then Sean C will get all flustered. Oh, it'd be classic. But you didn't bring it up, so there's still a chance. Great to see you. Thank you, Jamil.
Great to see you, Jamil. I still can't get over.
He's locked up in his brain.
Is this for money or fun? It's for money.
Which is why I want to make it fun.
I don't do anything for fun. Except go to the beach.
Except do everything because you're living a constant you're living a gangster's paradise, basically.
Maybe.
Been spending most of my life living in a gangster's paradise.
Almost. I think of it more as an almost paradise.
Almost paradise.
I'm knocking on heaven's door.
Knocking on heaven's door.
Almost paradise.
How could we ask for more? I swear this time I'll be yeah. Talking motherfucking paradise.
It was beautiful.
How big is the pot? That's a good question.
Not very big. I think maybe you only win 500 or 600, maybe 700, maybe.
If we bounce that up to 1,000, you could definitely. It's time to get hosts in there.
Yeah, maybe.
The bigger the prize money, the more prestigious. You show up in a suit and tie. Oh my god! You'll intimidate everybody. I'm just. I need
no, it's
to
a
get
good
out
call.
of my brain.
And next year I'll probably do that.
Did you hear how he did that, everyone?
Uh-huh.
Next year I will probably do that.
That's right.
Not that I will include.
I mean, I'm definitely going to do the suit bit for sure. For sure.
Well, Thorn to not liking my idea, but also Thorn to me
I like
for
it. I
holding on
think it's
to
a fun idea. I just don't know if the gang would be that into it.
All the more reason I need to get rich. So they can't. You guys, I hate to just barge in, but I need some content for YouTube. You mind if I pay for the purse, for everybody's purse? Like, no one has to put in, and I'll just throw $1,000 up to host this event so that I can make fun of all of you guys. Is that cool? So you put in less money, but have the opportunity to make more at the end.
Yeah. It's the power of money.
Ain't one man should have all that power. I would use it for good, for my amusement.
That's noble.
Hi, B.
Hey, B.
Hello? Where's B? I like to give kisses. Most adorable young lady in Michigan. The whole state, Sean. The whole state of Michigan.
Hope Andy's not watching.
Is Andy in... did you
Michigan.
go...
She's in Michigan right now.
You see, this is why you got to dig deeper into Sean. Sean will not tell you the whole story. And all of a sudden, it's revealed. I just don't. I want to know why. I got so many questions, but we ain't got the time.
We ain't got the time. Ain't nobody got time for that. She just started kindergarten. Oh, so B is a child. All right, Andy, you'll understand.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think Andy is being. Oh, I'm jealous. Seems like a very secure human being, unlike Sean Hanlon. I was gonna say
What?
me, but then I realized I could stab you.
I'm insecure just because I'm mad that you missed my birthday? No.
It was almost paradise.
Almost paradise.
Please include the classic Vince
Yeah,
Lombardi.
no, absolutely. Yeah.
See, Pat
It's
Luce will be
essential.
into the dress up. Pat Luce is into that kind of thing. He likes any reason to get decked out.
Yeah.
I think he would join you. I'd like to give a rose to all of our commenters. I do. I kiss like the Cookie Monster. I do.
Yes, I agree.
Scarily.
Yeah,
I'd like to give
rose to the commenters, right? I mean, it's great.
Rose to B for being amazing in kindergarten.
I mean, I'm still just blown away at the coincidence of the moment I mentioned Sean C. is also the same moment that Jamil hopped in. It's
Because
crazy, right?
Kara had that question up there. I just hadn't poked it up there yet because we were talking about something else. And then I just popped it up there. You didn't even see it for a minute. Then you start talking and telling that story. And you're like, whatever. I mean, I guess I did beat Sean C. Boom, Jamil. Oh, God. Oh.
Easy.
All right. Okay. Well, okay. Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Meltdown Island. I knocked things over.
How about a rose to the democratization of technology?
Rose.
To allow this even to happen. 2000, it's still, if you wrap your head around it, it still blows my mind.
A thorn
that we can
to
be 2,000 miles
Pakistan
away.
for getting underwater.
No way. But
I feel bad for him.
It's the wrong way to phrase it, though. You're giving a thorn to Pakistan. How about a thorn to climate change for dumping water on Pakistan?
Okay, thorn to climate change.
A rose to
the people. Pakistanis.
As they try and get through.
Yes, rose to the people. I'm seeing it now. I was doing country talk when I should have done human talk.
I mean, from a climate standpoint,
go ahead.
Pakistan was already teetering on the edge of inhabitability.
This is very, very difficult.
Just because of the temperatures and the droughts.
And wild that they have droughts, but all of a sudden they flooded.
Yeah, that's how weird this climate change is going to be, man.
And they can't keep any of that water.
No, because it flows right away.
They could build a dam. They could build a dam probably somewhere. Hoard it up a little bit. But that's just it. It takes infrastructure. It takes a lot of dollar bills, y'all. Am I right about dollar bills?
Yeah.
That's all I'm looking for. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go so hard on that one.
It's hard to know when there's going to be a break in your speaking. So I don't want to talk over you. So I find myself...
Thorn to myself for being erratic. Rose to you for being considerate. Didn't see that one come out of nowhere, huh?
I didn't see it. I wasn't expecting it.
Look at this. Rose.
Roses to us.
Trips Rose.
For our wonderful content.
Look at that. You just read it. You just read this one. I didn't even put it up yet.
What?
You just read it. You're a pretty amazing guy.
Whatever. It's called
don't you diminish.
Flash floods, dude.
I'd like to say this. Thorn to the poly couple for breaking up.
Yeah.
Rose to the humans that are involved. See there? I learned my lesson with Pakistan.
You sure did, buddy.
Sometimes
hopefully the rest of the world can too.
Are you saying I'm a leader all of a sudden? A leader in thought?
US all.
USA 2, us all.
Us all.
I'm running for president, Jamil, slightly. I got a whole program, blockchain voting. It's a whole thought process. We'd vote on everything and then get around universal income by engaging with the people that are running the country, which is us, by paying us to be involved in running the country and voting, paying for time. Time is money. So, oh no, which poly couple on TikTok? Yep, the poly couple.
Yep.
The poly couple.
Just as Dustin fell in love with them.
Yep.
Wrong one, buddy.
I mean, yep, they had a tri. What did they call it? What did that lady call it? A triad.
A triad.
Not
yeah.
a couple. Is it?
A thruple.
Thruple is what I'm used to, but she didn't use thruple.
She did use triad. But they
Weird.
might have said thruple in the show. That woman doing the commentary was the one that said triad.
Thank you, Jamil. That's one more vote I've got. I believe. Well, I can't sing that song, but I believe we can fly as if we all stand together and like some of us act like the wings, and then we'd have to hold them. Never mind. There are a few. There are a few poly couples. This is the one where every one of them starts, poly couple. It's the poly couple.
Polly wants a couple. Polly wants a couple.
But that'd be a fun thing for the poly to say. Poly bird. Well, Sean.
Okay.
What are you about to say? What were you about to say?
I was about to say a thorn for not having the border so that I could do the heart. I could do the heart eye patch bit.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. I should have it up there, but I changed it up to remind us that there's still a war happening over in Ukraine.
All right, you're right.
Sure, we're all caught up in floods now in Pakistan. Oops, that's the latest thing. Here's the thing that drives me crazy about wars. If we wouldn't have had all these wars, good God, y'all, we could have been dog talking years ago. Dog talking. There are people that talk to dogs and cats now because they touched the button. You seen the cats?
I haven't, no.
We could have been animal talking, like we could have all been Dr. Doolittles. Elephants are smart. I guarantee we could be talking to elephants.
So, like Bunny, there's cats that do the bunny bit.
Yes.
All right.
Because they got stuff to say. We've seen it in the animals' eyes all of our lives. You can see they go, I wish I could tell you something. I wish I could tell you something. And we're like, you dringus. Get out of here. And now we know they have lots of things to say.
Your boyfriend is cheating on you. Your boyfriend
Bunny
cheating.
Dad is pooping inside. Why does Bunny have to go outside? God, it's so funny. Telling on the dad. Couldn't understand why the dad was allowed to go to the restroom inside because Bunny could smell it. Bunny smelled it.
Mm-hmm.
And Bunny's like, what the heck, fire? I got to go out in the rain? We live in Seattle on the water. It gets chilly for Bunny sometimes.
Yeah.
Remember that time I went outside and I got a thorn in my paw? That's the one you brought up. I hadn't even seen that one on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
But Bunny had a thorn in its paw and it got it taken out because it communicated.
Yeah.
Could have been dog talking, horse talking, elephant talking. We just got up to cats. And everyone thought cats can't talk. Cats, they're the dumb ones. They can talk too.
They can talk too.
Rose. Thorn for mankind.
Rose to talking cats.
And thorn to mankind for always thinking, oh, we're the smartest and we're the most unique. Gorillas do sign language. Now what?
Now what?
Making me sass out up here. I'm getting sassafras.
And when you get sassy, it gets ugly.
I'll forward you the TikToks when I see them. Good. He
Thank
needs more
you.
TikToks forwarded. Yeah, it's hard to be Polly, and a breakup is so sad. Anytime. Some say
That's
I'm
what I
not
said
over
too.
mine.
It was complicated, right? Remember I said it was complicated even before we found out they broke up?
You did. And I was all like, nope, not these guys. Not these two.
Now they got it figured out.
They're in a band together. They wouldn't put it
Oh.
all out there if they weren't all in already with band and the thing. They got it worked out. They got rules. Someone broke the rules or someone broke the heart. Sean.
Did all three of them break up, though, I wonder? Or did two of them stay together?
I
And we
clearly
just
got
lost the
7
three?
episodes to watch. I mean,
All
I
right.
guess we could scroll through them right now, but I mean, I'm trying to take up your beach time.
Yeah. Good call.
I mean, even though you got 3 extra hours because you're in California.
What? Oh, it's not 3 extra hours. It's just shifted time. You know that, right?
Yes, I know that. Polly's a great idea. Just hard. Well, that's what I was saying is even in the one video, she's like, oh, you guys are going to go to dinner and you're going to go to a movie. I'm all upset. And he's like, that's stuff I do with you. And she goes, why? What are you going to do with her? You going to sit up late night, talk all night and watch the sunrise? And he goes, yeah. And she goes, ugh. Because there's differences in couples and they got other things they want to do with other people. And if you could be that open and that supportive of the other person doing those things, that's a maturity level I have never reached.
And I think few can.
Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. Make
So
me
don't be
feel
so
like
hard on
I'm part
yourself.
of everybody. I know, right? I can be a little tough, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, rose to you.
Rose to you. But you know what?
What?
A thorn to those corporations. Thorn to the Supreme Court for saying they're people. Because corporations, they're not people.
Thorn to the Supreme Court for opening up a Pandora's box of issues by taking human rights away of half of our country. And dare I say, did you hear what happened in Michigan this week? The Republicans,
I heard about it.
there was way more signatures. They had like triple the amount of signatures they needed. And all of a sudden, the Republican party of it said, there's an extra space here. I bet they messed up. They didn't really sign. They didn't know what they were signing or this and this. And if they would have just let it pass, probably wouldn't have got much news press or whatever. But now the nation knows about it. And now it's like, oh, we're going to try to take some more rights away. Get up out our vaginas.
Well, I think it's great that it made it to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said it should go on the ballot, and I'm excited that it's going to be on the ballot because I think it'll win pretty handily in Michigan. So,
I mean,
it's good news.
They shouldn't have started no shit. Don't start no trouble, won't be no trouble. And what they do? Started trouble.
Started trouble.
They stole 2 to 3 Supreme Court people.
It's gross. It's just very gross.
Amy Coney Brenner did it in the middle of the night. Gross. So
it's broken.
USA 2. Us all. USA 2. And can I say this? Let's stop the insanity.
And stop it. A rose to vaginas.
Let's stop it. Thank you. Some people call them funginas, like having fun with it. But then I think those people get told that it sounds like fungus at a certain point, and then that's not a good
Don't say that. It sounds like fungus. But funginas, that's cute. It's a cute name. Have you been told that, Dustin? Is that where that's coming from?
I really thought I was rejuvenating the word itself, like making it something that everyone could say on TV or
Sure.
in natural conversation without making people go, "Oh, the V word."
I mean, they can actually
It's
say
fun.
it on TV, though.
Yeah, you could say fungina, but with that
I mean, you can
said,
actually say vagina on TV.
yes, but
Okay.
I mean, some people go,
Oh, you think it
or,
would?
and I was trying to like,
You think introducing funginas would have changed that?
DUSTIN's a bridge over troubled water. He lays himself down. Everybody walks over his face. Oh, never mind. This turned out bad. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your poses, Sean,
And tune in next week
where we
when
say
we continue to tackle
the climate changing around us,
and the
the
hard
climate
issue
within us,
and the things that
will make tomorrow better.
and seem less
Crazy!
nice mad libbing, buddy.
I know we should do more of that.
Vagina. It's a good bit. I'm glad I discovered it. Let's make the whole show that next week.
Do you think we can?
Pull it
So
off?
you're not good at the game. You're not good at the game. Well, thank you guys for hanging out and being our friends. And we, Jamil, join us on Discord. We're on Discord. We play games as an island nation. And I'm going to be giving away some NFTs. Anyway, bye everyone.
Bye.
Hold it, get one. Hold it, hold it, hold it.